Dan. He was at 108 one set against Scott Williams, and then 74, 75. It was like, where did that come from?
We also know that any moment the afterburners could come on.
Yes.
And the average suddenly is at 97. You think all is rosy again. Double top. He's not found and not close either.
For as long as his stems are, it's amazing Luke didn't move. Wayward again trying to throw for a straight 20.
47. Luke, you acquired 40.
Michael's darts are not going in right either. They're going in a little flat. Surely, Luke. That's how you use a marker.
Luke Humphries for the Michael at
You think it's quite warm in here? Well, he's throwing well now. Luke Humphries, 2-1 up. And he will come back for 81 to go 3-1. As Van Gerwen loses the line again.
To break the throw, double 12. 3-1, a real professional leg from Luke Humphries there.
Is so similar. And Michael talks about luck a lot, Dan, and you do need it. You need your opponent to miss every now and again at the right time for you.
It's even more astonishing. He's won 3 weekly titles, MVG. This is still on. Couldn't get the treble.
Yeah, that was a happy accident, the treble 5. So for a break back after the break back.
No score. Michael, you acquired 24.
12 darts missed at double already by Luke Humphries. It is 3-all, and yet he could really be coasting in this game.
And he's looking more likely around the treble 20 bed, that's for sure.
100.
MVG, is it 38 180s in this Premier League so far? And that's his second 171 in 3-4 visits. 10 180s more than anyone. He's played a lot more legs, Dan, but it shows you that he's scoring his back, but not really in this game so far.
No, the treble 19 doing a lot of important work for him. Not in that particular visit, it has to be said, and just does open the door. Even one treble for Humphries will keep him interested. Well, that's 2, and all of a sudden, this feels an important little passage.
Does indeed. How awkward's that? Huge moments. He was 5-3 up last week and lost. He's 5-3 up this week.
40 or more.
Yes.
The treble 20 has not been there for him. Treble 9, he'd be better off playing on the 19s for the whole match.
Yeah, Razmarit.
Matters Razma, the Latvian #1, proficient on the 57.
59.
Yeah, Michael's first dart is low or not even a marker. Now that is where he needs it if he's going to miss it.
105.
Giving himself a chance in this leg. Try and prolong the match. However, a first max of the match would be ideal, and he spreads his arms because he may well have given himself a chance.
It's all about timing. That's what Michael Van Gerwen says. It's about doing the right things at the right time. That was the right score for Luke Humphries.
Double top to win it. And Michael Van Gerwen's plans of 4 on the spin are in the bin, because the world #1 Luke Humphries wins the opener on the night. He gets one over on MVG.
They're just having a re-grip. You have to bring the 25 into play here. Not so now. Good second dart.
100. Peter, you acquire 89.
20 leaves the bullseye. Treble 20. Oh, well, you talk about alternative routes.
42. Nathan, you acquire 135.
Well, he's made a real mess there, Peter. Can Nathan punish? Over to treble 19 and treble 15. Peter's still got a bit of work to do here. Careless with his last dart. He's only going to get 2 at a double.
Tops the choice. One dart in hand, and it's a big one. Peter Wright. Please, in the fourth leg of the match. If he takes it against the darts, he's 3-1 up, Peter Wright, and well on the way to his first Premier League win of 2024.
Yeah, you can see Peter frustrated. Finds the 180, follows it with a 45, and it's scrappy at the minute. Nathan Aspinall, one of the best scrappers in the game. He'll give it everything. Even he knows things aren't going his way, and he isn't as fluent as he'd like to be at the minute, and he's left a poor visit there. He'll keep chipping away, Nathan.
Wright is on a finish, but it's a long-range outshot.
96. Peter, you acquire 156.
Yes, and another. You're in, Wrighty. Double 18. And Peter Wright is having a party. Peter Wright is 3-1 up as he searches that elusive first Premier League win of the year.
Caught 109 in defeat against Michael van Gerwen here as well. He's not posting those numbers here. He is finding a way, but so is Nathan, digging his way in, finding a way back into the tie.
Aspinall looking for the immediate break back and could do it in 11 darts here off the back of leaving 82 after 9 darts thrown. The Asp. Double 16 to do just that. Brilliant. Brilliant finish, brilliant leg from Nathan Aspinall.
Serious breathing space in this leg. He's just gone 11 darts.
95.
Back it up with an 11 darter here. And in no time could be 3 apiece.
And that would be 2 legs in 22 darts. And Peter Wright can leave the 156. He's already taken out, and he does so. Now Aspinall looking for 11 darter back to back. Wright looking for 2 156s. Dart déjà vu one way or the other.
Just having a glance. Bullseye. Gets the bullseye.
Well, 11 darter.
Look at the determination on him. Chuntering away to himself. 3-1 down. And he's turned the game around. He was shaking his head slightly when that 156 went in, but he's channeled it in the right way, and here he goes again. The rhythm is brilliant from Nathan.
141.
Well, now then, 11, 12. What's next in the sequence? It could actually be 10. Makes no sense as a mathematical puzzle, but it'll make a lot of sense to Nathan Aspinall, who's absolutely rampant at the moment.
Hasn't missed a dart at a double yet. And he won't mind missing that one if it goes in this visit. Going the wrong way. Will they be costly?
Well, is this a pivotal moment in this contest? It could be. A choice of double for Snakebite. Tops is the pick, but not found. That would have been an act of escapology in this 7th leg, as it is. Aspinall ready to pounce again and go in front.
And does lead for the first time in a match, Nathan Aspinall. Just the 3 this year.
We've seen a 156 from Snakey. We'll see a 136 if this hits double 8. Oh, and Snakebite so close to 2 ton-plus outshots. He will be back. He'll have 3 in hand at double 4 to take the lead and go 1 up with 2 to play
56.
in this nail-biter here in Exeter.
I'll guarantee he at least throws for the match, Peter. 2 missed for 5-4. Make that 3. Coming down for double 2. This could still get awkward. It could get really awkward, even if Nathan doesn't take the 170. Peter Wright won't be relishing a visit at double 1.
I was about to say Peter Wright has to miss outside if anywhere, because now in the madhouse at the bottom of the Premier League is not the place he wants to be dwelling on a Thursday night. Double 1. Oh, it's close, but now he's got to go straight at it hard as he can. He did, but he didn't find it.
7 darts at doubles to be 5-4 in front. Nathan missed 3 to lead 5-3. Is this another steal? 2 darts, just needs the 1, and look what it means to Nathan. And another setback for Peter Wright. He's been broken again. He got rid of it in 6 darts in the previous leg. It's likely, stress likely he's going to get 6 here. 170 apiece.
And we're seeing these Ace Arrowsmiths leave this shot a lot, the big fish. They can all reel it in. Nathan can't on this occasion, so Peter Wright may be forced to land the big one to stay in the contest. It's still on. Can you, Peter? Can you save the match with the big fish? Oh!
This great effort from Peter, but this isn't a foregone conclusion. I've seen Nathan when he had 3 in hand at tops on a couple of occasions. He was a little bit wild. This is for 2 more crucial points. This bottom of the table clash will give him a good cushion away from Peter Wright, and Nathan finds a way to win. It's more Premier League woes for Peter Wright.
It's way off.
Yeah.
It's like he doesn't even own a radar at the minute.
Flat. Really flat.
That, from Rob Cross, is a signal of intent. He has not had a happy time of it against Gerwyn Price over the last couple of years. He did beat him in a World Series. We beat him brilliantly, actually, in New Zealand. Went on to take the title back in August last year. But around that, he's been losing.
He has, yeah. But he may not lose this leg if he can clear up the 1-4-1. We will see a 9-darter. Come on, then.
6 perfect. Make that 7. To the treble 16. Does not get it. Would have left double 18, which he absolutely adores.
Yeah. That was so close. That really was so close. And of course, we haven't seen a 9-darter since 2022, when this man hit 2 on one night in Belfast.
Robbie required 8.
Oh, for a little 10-darter finish on double 4.
Not the norm. 11-darter and double 2's not the norm either. That is 2-0, and so far Cross has been too good. Gezi has got to find something.
This is good from Cross. And he's been, look, he's been very, very efficient. He has played at a consistent level, perhaps not top level for the last year or so, but that's more like it from the Iceman. But he's been so good at giving a good account of himself. We're yet to see him really hit the turbo boosters on a regular basis or game after game in big tournaments, except maybe the World Championship. He was excellent there, only stopped by a brilliant Luke Littler display in the semi-final. But he's not far off his best.
Yeah, I agree. I like the way he played himself into. I'll talk about him in a minute. Oh! I like the way he played himself into the Grand Slam. He was fantastic in that. Then going into the Worlds, I thought it was kind of Cross at his best. But like you said, he hasn't shown that so far in this Premier League. And I say so far because this will raise the roof. Double 16. Oh, cup hold of that. Classy.
If you're going to post those kind of numbers that Cross is posting, you've got a chance of hammering anybody. Because even that ton 40, he doesn't get Price back. Level pegging in this leg. Cross has got a couple of visits to see this off and take a 5-0 lead.
Oh, he couldn't. Well, he can. Come on, then. Do not split. Do not split. Right, I've no time for that whatsoever. 6,000 people pay good money, Rob, and you don't care. all the people at home.
32.
The man wants to grind his opponent into the dirt. This is the man who's beaten him 6 of their last 7 meetings. The boot is on the other foot now. And that is 5-0. It is stunning from Rob Cross. In the previous leg, he declined the opportunity to finish the leg on the bullseye. This time, you would think if the option is there, he will go for it.
Surely you go for it, yeah. With Gezi on 160. Just looking to set it up and then take it out for a whitewash. And remember, it's not just all about points, it's about legs difference as well. Oh, what a way to save the match. Does the comeback start here? He loved that. Very good.
There will be no whitewash, but only because Gerwyn Price has plucked that out of somewhere.
Robbie recoil 161.
It's another big combo finish. On the 18s first.
Yeah, he likes that, doesn't he?
He tries to avoid the treble 17 where possible, Rob Cross. Does all his work on the 20, the 18s and the 19s, and he's very, very good at it. And he has been very, very good in this game. He is going to obliterate his personal best in terms of Premier League average. He's right up there with his best ever on sale. But more importantly, it'll be another win in the Premier League and a demolition job of Gerwyn Price. Going high over the top of that. Can he thread it? Yes, he can. That is sensational from Rob Cross. He averages close to 110. It is the best we've seen from him in the Premier League. And tonight, here in Exeter, Rob Cross has laid down a marker and booked his place in the semi-finals.
Hitter on the PDC Pro Tour, then the baton went on to Van Dijvenbode, but at the moment, the maximum per leg count since the World Championship, Littler starting to boss that stat category, and you can see why. They'll go on from here to the UK Open, where Littler could well go off as the bookmaker's favourite. In fact, he could go off as the bookmaker's favourite for the Grand National of the boat race, the way things are going.
Favourite to lead here, and he does lead. Composed finishing from Luke Littler. 2-1, averaging around about 114, just 5 in total.
Is this another?
140.
Again, though, Littler after 9 darts, down to a finish. It's going to take something special at this rate for Smith to break through.
24 left. Double 6.
72.
This could be that moment.
126.
He misses the treble 19. He wants to be above it here, Michael. There's still space. Brilliant dart. Bullseye. It's a great effort.
It was a half chance, but one he may need to have taken. He hasn't taken it, and Littler takes the second opportunity. Double 6 is the double. 3-2 to Luke Littler. The biggest in the slam and the world.
140.
This is good. Good from both. Particularly impressed with Smith, because when you're constantly chasing, it gets tricky, and here comes the pressure. Littler looking for that insurance of a breaker throw.
And he's teed up a finish here with 2 big trebles, possibly culminating on his beloved double 10. Goes the other way, the Rob Cross way. Oh, the Rob Cross way. And he moves into a 2-leg advantage.
Brilliant finish from Luke Littler.
A long, cool drink of water for Michael Smith. He could do with hosing Littler down to cool him down. He wants tops. Oh, now those could be expensive. Littler with 2 at double 10, you would think here. Indeed. And only needs the single dart at that target. And now to the brink of victory, Luke Littler. Delights here in the Premier League, and Michael Smith cannot douse the flames. 3 behind, 4 legs to play maximum. Missed bullseye, but I think more pertinently, and when he looks back and when he'll criticise himself, his 2 missed darts at tops. A player of his calibre will be disappointed with that. But the rest of his game has been very good, as Mark has mentioned on more than one occasion. But you talk about good, you talk about sensational!
It's an incredible display from Luke Littler. The average up towards 110. A potential clash with Rob Cross. He's looking to see Rob Cross's average and raise it.
Well, he finds the double 8. His average will be below Rob Cross's, but they meet in the semi-finals now.
Only 60. That is punishable. A 140 here, and Aspinall could be 3-1 up within the next 30-40 seconds.
147, much more likely to see this than a 9-dart leg. Not going to see it.
131.
Surprised given the ease at which that can be cleaned up, Wayne.
Took this out in the first leg. Can he do it in the fourth? 16. For tops. Oh, 56. My word.
Luke, you require 16.
Well, in the first leg we saw pop, 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 but since then we've seen pop, pop, stop. On 2 70-odd finishes from Aspinall. Double 2 now for the world champion. And these are expensive misses perhaps too.
Yeah, the first dart he didn't like, and I'm sure it impacted the second. That was a real poor dart from Luke Humphries. Unusual. And we've said it before, we'll say it again.
Now 3-1, so Aspinall here halfway to the finishing line in this semi-final, looking for a consecutive spot in a nightly final. Achieving it in the northeast, can he also achieve it in the southwest in consecutive weeks?
Yeah, Nathan beating Peter Wright was a real blow for Snakey. Absolutely welded to the bottom of the table, pointless. Oh, he'll love that. He'll love that. Double 12. Sensacional. This is the difference. There's just not enough 2 treble visits from Luke Humphries. And bearing in mind he's missed a few darts at a double as well, so he's not gaining at the end of the leg for what he's missing out on during the scoring phase. It's not looking good because of that.
It'll look even worse if this finds double 18, and it has. And Nathan Aspinall here is roaring towards the nightly final here in Exeter, because he now leads the world champion by a margin of 5. The bullseye off 170 to save the match against Aspinall. And that was pretty much all she wrote. But Humphries here is going to be back for the clean-up operation on 25.
He did that last time he went for treble 19, oddly enough.
35.
Off of 265. To get his second leg. Well, he's hit 16, but unfortunately it wasn't the double. This isn't soft tip, so it doesn't count.
And is that the end of the road for the world champion in Exeter? Is this the Exeter exit for Luke Humphries? The bullseye said it is.
63.
Oh, and Aspinall was that close to reaching the final. He may well be back. Who knows? Will he be? Well, no, he won't. Not yet.
No, not yet. He attacked it that time. And you can actually tell by the way the dart entered the board.
Humphries will be in front now after these 3. And can he pile on a big advantage? Yes, he can. And Humphries finding his best game here, Wayne, 11-darter, and possibly a repeat of that.
From 5-1 down, he has been brilliant. Under the cosh to produce it. That's why he's world number 1 and world champ, because he can do this. Double 18.
Games on the 9th leg. Luke Humphries.
He's not looking so smiley now. This game. And if it finishes with this average, it'll be 7th over a ton.
190.
Well, that's left double 19. Would that be the segment on the outer ring he'd pick? Probably not, but he's got 3 at it. He was 5-1 down, Luke Humphries. Now wants double 8. Hold the phone. Humphries has levelled the match. It's 5-all.
It was obvious this was going to go to a last leg decider.
Matches on paper, they play it on Seisel.
Yes.
And he's finding the red bit on the Seisel board here.
123.
Not a disaster, because at 3:06 it's not that easy to leave a finish, and the finish that is left is very, very difficult. It's likely Nathan Aspinall will get 6 darts if he needs them.
May only need 3. Could he finish with a fanfare? He could. He wants tops. Nathan Aspinall blazes his way into the Exeter final with a sensational 160 knockout of the world champion Luke Humphries. Aspinall was 5-1 up and seemingly cruising when the world champ reeled off 4 legs to send it into a decider.
He took his time. He got going from the off. Well, his first visit in the match against Michael Smith was a 180. Oh, look at that deflection.
That is a sickening deflection as far as Rob Cross is concerned. He has not gone for the treble 18 there. He's gone for treble 20. He's nowhere near it. And it has gone all the way. That is disgusting.
I seem to remember Clayton doing that as well in it. Cannon into a treble 18. Noppert did one into a bullseye as well once, didn't he? Which can get lucky with these deflections.
Luke DeVon 52.
Well, an important little passage of play. This only just in the 12. Now that double 10, and double 10 is found by Luke Littler. Not only gets his first leg on the board, gets one against the...
Talked about how headstrong Luke Littler is. Just the fact he's rocked up at week 5 with a brand new set of darts. I'm led to believe he hasn't been kind of phasing him in Pro Tours. He's just gone for it.
Well, the last fortnight in the Premier League, in his debut campaign, mind, he has turned up and changed his throw one week, changed his darts the next week, and he still continues to win games. And if he doesn't win, he's losing by very narrow margins. That leaves tops. He will come back. Every match he's played in the Premier League, he's got at least 5 legs. So he's either won it or he's been in a last leg decider and lost.
I don't think any of us ever doubted how competitive he'd be in this Premier League.
32, Luke DeVon 20.
To quickly level up. This could get a little awkward. Uses the guide. A little bit of a reaction. Stay focused with that last start.
38.
Luke's just got to apply some pressure and hope he gets a bit of change out of Rob Cross on the 76.
Managed to take out 100 to hold throw under major pressure a couple of legs ago. Not dissimilar this position, because he's only going to get 1 dart at double. He elects for double top.
He's only just stayed in the 16, and he heard it clip the wire. He's had darts at the bull already, Luke Littler. He doesn't need the bull route this time. Straight at double 15. He attacked it.
78.
And there's always the risk. Let's off for Cross.
He's had a chance to hit the front in this game. He couldn't take it. And Cross denies him another opportunity in this leg. Voltage inching. Oh, Rob Cross's ears will have pricked up there, because just 57 might mean Littler only gets 1 dart at the bull when he comes back. And if Cross can set this up handily, well, he's not doing that.
Good pick up for the last. I was just about to say minimum requirement 57. Get yourself to 130. It was a good last start. Will he get a go? Double 7 for Luke. What an opportunity for Rob. He could have been betterly placed.
107.
He'll back himself. He's already taken out a ton in the match.
Needs a treble. And he's not really close to it. He does set things up, but he's relying on mistakes.
Double 2. Well, you can argue it was the double that cost him the world final. Will it cost him a spot in the final in Exeter here? For daylight for Rob Cross, and he would throw for the match. He's got a feather in. Just shuffling along, plenty of space, and he uses those guys. Brilliant dart from Rob, and he has a two-leg lead. Yeah, Luke disappointed because he had opportunity in the final here in Exeter.
Double 16 for a 6-3 win. Match darts missed, but will he get any more?
95.
Oh, there's the first one, another one. Oh, the guide was there. He'll be so frustrated. What a way to go from Luke Littler, but it may be his last darts here in Exeter this week.
To win it 6-3. Double 4. And Cross cannot get over the line just yet.
And he's hit double 5 a couple of times already. He needs it to keep him in, and he can't find it. The doubles have deserted Luke Littler in the last couple of legs. Rob Cross still shaking his head. Another opportunity to win it.
It's not Littler's night. It doesn't look like it. But it might be Rob Cross's night. He beats Luke Littler by 6 legs to 3, and he's through to the final for the first time in the Premier League this year.
I was worrying about nothing, so I wasn't playing that poorly after watching. So it's good to give yourself that confirmation that, do you know what, things are all right.
56. Nathan, you require 75.
Well, 75 here, and this is for 3-0. Lovely dart. Double 12. Double 6 cross weights, hoping for a look at 86, and his hopes are answered.
Rob, you require 86.
Click of the wire, you heard. Well, he loves 54. He would expect double 7 looks favourite from here. No, bullseye now. It's not a case of gotta go, but he'd like it to.
61. Nathan, you require 6.
Bottom of the board.
Attacking it, Rodri. Attacking it.
Well, you have to put some swaz on this. And he does, and he goes 3 up here. Nathan Aspinall, a missed bullseye from Rob Cross. Aspinall swooped. Well,
Come on now, double 19.
you'll have no argument from me. Surely a dart at double 19 is better than one at the bullseye. Double 4. He'll argue, of course, that he thinks he's more likely to hit the treble 18 than the treble 20.
Fair point.
That's what he will say to you.
Yeah.
Or he might also say, who are you? Double 8. Double 4. To end the debate.
21.
And it rages on, and Aspinall now. Shoulders back, smash it.
He's not been great on double 4 tonight, Rob Cross. I mean, double 3 in the previous leg, Nathan Aspinall. You really have to attack these.
No score.
Well, he's just lost it. Lost it to the left.
Rob, you require 4.
Well, Rob Cross, as the drama goes on at the back end of this leg, it's the 4th of the match. It feels like it could be the 11th. This feels like a decider.
Got to reach. Got to reach. Reach it!
No score.
And Aspinall, each and every time Cross misses darts at double, looks like a boxer coming out of his corner when he hears the sound of the bell.
He does, yeah.
There it is, 4-0, and soon it's going to be ding-ding, seconds out, round 5. Treble 19, treble 20, double 12. Rob Cross likes to go down to go across. Treble 19 for treble 16.
Yeah, I quite like that way of going. Because if you hit a 19,
Rob, you require 86.
you can actually then go semi-ball, treble 19 to leave a double. You don't need 2 trebles to do so. For an 11-dart leg. And to get on the board.
70.
He is, of course, trying to leave double 18 at the end of the 3rd visit of the 9-dart bid. Aspinall 160. Well, we've seen this tonight. Another there to leave the top of the shot for another 160 out, and it's becoming his signature shot. The Asp bares his fangs. He's 5-0 up on Rob Cross. Regardless, he lost in the first match tonight to Humphreys Van Gerwen, but it won't dethrone him from the position at the top of the table.
And it was a real big game, Nathan versus Peter Wright, wasn't it? It felt like a real meaningful game, even this early in the league phase.
140. Nathan, you acquire 122
for the weekly win.
Can he find that treble? He can find the treble next door, which is of no use to him.
Unlucky. It's a nice aggressive dart, trying to swerve it around the low 18.
71.
So Rob Cross, who'd probably given his penchant for 18 hitting, would have preferred to be on 122 than 121. But anyway, he's on 121. Has to find the treble 17 to have a shot at the ball, and he has found it. To stay in it, you feel. He wants the bullseye. Fantastic darts from the former world champion.
Wow.
He went racing off, he was 5-1 up, and Humphreys crept his way back into it, levelled at 5 apiece. In the end, Aspinall held throw in the deciding leg and got through 6-5.
Yeah, and what a leg.
And what a leg. Could we see something similar in terms of a comeback? And you talk about comebacks, what about crossing the World Championship, by the way?
134. Nathan, you acquire 121.
So he couldn't take out 122. Cross did take out the 121, but Aspinall can't follow suit straight away. But he can leave tops.
81. Rob, you acquire 40.
For a third leg. Like Rodri said, it was looking improbable at 5-0. Sliding off the marker.
20.
He did not do that, so it's down to Nathan Aspinall to win in week 5 in Exeter.
And when you're 5-2 down, you can't afford to miss 3 in a double. Aspinall wants tops. And Nathan Aspinall is the chief in Exeter. He dominates in Devon. He wins in the Premier League to put his name right into the playoff race. He's too hot for Rob Cross in the final.